Alright, what's up everybody? Dan here, and this is For Your Mental Health. So I'm back with another For Your Mental Health video. If you watched any of the other videos, like What is Anxiety, or parts 1 and 2 of What is Depression, I really appreciate it. Those were great videos to make. To be able to, share my views on what I've been struggling with as far as anxiety goes, depression goes, any of those things. It's been great to be able to share that with all of you out there. So if you watch those, thank you so much. It really means a lot. But today we have a sort of a different style of topic. This is like a top 5 list. Those are popular on YouTube, right? People love little lists of things. So let's break it down. Let's talk about the top 5 ways I deal with depression. And so number 1, we're gonna go with working out at the gym. Working out at the gym is a great way to deal with depression. It gets the blood flowing, it clears up the mind. When I go out and I work out at TFW, Training for Warriors, it's just great to be in a social atmosphere where you're not really worried about what's happening in your life. You kind of put that to the side, you leave it in the parking lot, as they say, and you go and you work on your body, you lift heavy weights, you run, you sprint. It energizes not just the body but the mind as well, and it gives you a calming sort of feeling that everything's going to be all right. It definitely helps with depression. I felt depressed going into workout sometimes, but then afterwards I feel a lot better, because working out does, give you the strength to go. It gives you that motivating factor to continue with your life and to go and do things and, get stronger, get faster, get smarter, eat healthier. It gives you things to achieve. It gives you, maybe a purpose in some way. So working out at the gym, fantastic way to deal with depression. So that's number 1. Number 2, listening to my favorite music. So, I'm a huge fan of music, and I have been for a long time. It wasn't really when I was very young, but once I got out of high school, that's when things kind of took off, and I've been listening to a lot of different bands, a lot of different kinds of music over the past 10 years or so, and that's been a great relief as well, for depression, for any type of anxiety, anything that you're feeling. I think that everyone is different. Everyone listens to whatever they like, whether it's rock or country or rap or metal or folk or dance music, whatever you want to listen to, go for it. Whatever makes you feel good, just embrace it. Embrace those good vibes that music gives you, because there's not a lot that can really recreate that, and especially if you go to like a festival atmosphere where you're surrounded, once again, it's like a social activity. You go out with other fans of the same bands you like, and you're in that whole group with them, and you're moshing or you're singing along to your favorite songs, you're getting all nuts. And that feels really good. And it's hard to feel depressed when you're just so happily singing along or just dancing around and moshing to what the music is. So it's a wonderful thing that music has given us, to be able to enjoy it, embrace it, and make it a part of our lives. The soundtrack of our lives. You hear a certain song, it reminds you of a certain time, and maybe you go back to that time. Maybe it was a good memory, and you can hold on to that, even longer with the different music that you might discover in your life. So that's number 2. Number 3, call/chat with a friend. And once again, it's a very social thing. I think you're seeing the trend here, being around, people that you trust, that you care about, that care about you, that want to see you do well, and you talk to these people, whether it's you chatting with them online, or I think even more important, chatting with them in person, to sort of, to connect, to reconnect, and to have someone to bounce ideas off of, someone to, give you advice, if you need it. If you're feeling depressed, just talking to someone can be a very, very strong way of getting through it. So I've done that many times in my life where I'm feeling down and I want to just talk to somebody, and so I talk to one of my friends, and it feels better. It feels better because it seems like someone understands you and you're not alone in your mind. with all your dark thoughts and all that. So it's important to make that happen, to have friends with you, to have people that, you can talk to on a one-on-one basis that really can, encourage you to make the next step, whatever that may be, to get you into a better mindset. And that kind of also goes along with, therapy. I've been in therapy for a couple years now, so it's been really helpful to just have someone. You don't have to worry about their like scheduling or other types of ephemeral sort of qualities. It's like, okay, I'm going to this therapist every once a week, every other week, whatever, and you go and you do it, and you don't have to worry about like having your friend be free to talk to you or whatever. It's just they're going to be there, for the most part. Obviously some there are some scheduling quirks here and there. That's any therapist, but yeah, it's important to have someone to talk to, whether it's a friend or a licensed professional, to get yourself to open up and to get your story out there and to not have it all held inside, because that can really cause havoc the more you build up, those inner thoughts throughout, your time. So, have a voice. Let it be heard. Number four of this top 5 ways that I deal with depression, we have take a walk. And so this one, I guess, would be one that isn't really that social, I suppose. It can be if you take walks with people that that you're friends with, that share common interests, I suppose. I play Pokemon Go a lot, so I take a lot of walks just playing the game and listening to music at the same time. So that's, another thing that we talked about earlier. And it also kind of has to do with, working out at the gym. You're very physical, so it kind of combines the first, couple there into this, this take a walk thing where you're just going and you're walking and you're going outside and you're really experiencing the world as it should be experienced, not through a computer screen necessarily, but through your eyes, just looking out, seeing trees, seeing buildings, seeing other people, seeing water. I mean, it's simple things like that just remind you where you are in the world, remind you that there's a whole planet to be discovered and to be appreciated. And so if you go out and you're walking and you're seeing all this and it's kind of hitting you and you're like, wow, this is all pretty amazing. I can't believe I'm inside all the time on my computer just doing computer stuff. Like, I could be outside taking a walk and just breathing in that fresh air and just really going out and enjoying my world the way it should be enjoyed. We have that side of us, the explorer side of a human being, just like animals. They want to explore things. They want to get underneath the fence and sneak out and, go 3 doors down and, check out what's going on down the street. Same thing with humans. We want to see what's around us. We're curious creatures, and, it's important to recognize that. And I think taking a walk, a long walk in certain cases can really benefit you by clearing your mind, clearing your thoughts, and just reassessing what's important in life and trying to figure out solutions to, your problems that you may have. So that's taking a walk. Last one, number 5 of the top 5 ways that I deal with depression, and this is going to be creative. So this one's really great. Being creative, that kind of puts the onus on you to go out and create things. Just making this video is a creation of mine. So like if I'm feeling down, maybe I'll make a video. If you're feeling down, maybe you'll draw a picture, or maybe you'll paint a painting, or maybe you'll sing a song. Maybe you'll create something in the world that no one's seen before. Maybe something that just you've never seen before. It's all these things that come from the mind. It's not all dark thoughts. It's not all gloom and doom inside of your head. There's a lot of great things in there as well. A lot of positivity, a lot of bright ideas that once you put it to paper, once you make it realized in the world, it can be really powerful, and it can make you feel good. Just simply make you feel good to create something that you hadn't created before. Something that has pushed your boundaries a bit. Maybe you made like a better drawing, or maybe you made a better painting. Maybe you sang a better song. Maybe you made a better video than you've ever made before. Those things are really important, because not only does it get your mind off the depression, but it also allows you to find yourself, your talents, and seeing where they can lead you, and see how far they can get you in the world. Because you never know. If you want to be a great painter, you go paint. If you want to be a great drawer, you go draw. Singer, you go sing. I mean, you put efforts towards things. You have, once again, goals to achieve, and you give life a purpose. And that's the opposite of depression. Depression is life having no purpose, and you're just in the gloom and doom of things, and you think nothing's ever going to get better. But if you have a creative outlet, if you're able to, make your ideas reality, if you're able to put your work into something, that's really going to be helpful in, finding a new happiness in your life that may not have been there, when the depression's there. So definitely encourage you to be creative and to share it to the world, because, it's not only going to help, you, but it's going to help, the world in general to see something they've never seen before. Share some really new ideas, creative ideas that could help someone else along the way. So hopefully you can do that as a creative person. All right, so those are the top 5 ways that I deal with depression. Share any ways that you deal with depression down in the comments below. That would be awesome. Please like this video, share it, subscribe if you haven't. That'd be awesome as well. I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscriptions at some point. That would be great. So if you could, share it and like it, subscribe it, all that, that'd be awesome. So I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for watching. And as always, follow your instincts. And peace out, y'all.